Kris Jenner says there's such a thing as a bullying environment in America right now. She worries about her grandchildren growing up in the age of social media. Is it tougher to raise kids in the age of social media?
I think so.
I think so.
Yeah.
Well, you next doing it, right?
Difficult. No, I think it's extremely difficult. I mean, I feel like I've become like the internet police. You know, I've said before, I had so many cyber sitters on our computers at home that my son couldn't do his biology homework. And then I was like, okay, so now I've gone too far with this, but I don't know where you draw the line, because if they get online, then there can be people, you know, predators that are engaging them online. You also don't want them being bullied. You don't want them to bully. I just think it's really difficult to get your arms around it when you're a parent.
I was bullied as a kid, though, without the internet, because I wore Bermuda shorts in a very tough neighborhood. No, that's a fact. I used to walk around dressed like some things out of, I don't know, Scotland or something.
Why?
And I lived in Williamsburg, Brooklyn.
Why did you dress
My
yourself?
mother, I was an only child, and they used to put these crazy outfits on me all the time. And so the kids would come from other neighborhoods and say, they wanted to beat me up for no reason.
Really?
I think it was my clothing. I really do.
But can you imagine now they take a picture of you in your Bermuda shorts and they put it all over social media?
That's the
And
trouble.
That's not
everyone
just
bullies
kids.
you.
That's adults doing
Yeah.
that. That's
Yeah.
adults
Yeah.
taking pictures of kids and bullying them on social media.
Yeah, it's just, I feel like it's just easier now, because it's easier to kind of organize. If you have a bunch of bullies, they can sort of form these groups on Facebook or whatever. And then also, you see on Twitter, you can hide behind those little eggs, so you're anonymously harassing someone all night. So I think the bullying always existed. It's just facilitated
Why don't they
now.
get rid of
and
those
gotten a lot worse.
eggs? Those eggs are asking to be anonymous.
That's true.
I know. I
They
know.
should get rid of those.
I know. And it's
Can they?
The eggs are always the Twitter thugs. Those are always the mean ones. But then I wonder, you know, what do you do if your kid has the last name Kardashian West, or your kid has the Jenner last name? You know, that's probably pretty difficult. People think because they live their life publicly that they get a pass towards the kids. I say, no, you don't get a pass towards my kid, which is, I think, what Kris Jenner is saying. But what do you do?
Well, she says her daughter, Kim, she's coming on tomorrow, Kim, that she has a thick skin. And we've seen a lot of it, too, but no, she doesn't. But she has a thick skin,
She
that girl.
has to have a thick
Yeah.
skin. I mean, people have come after her in the nastiest ways.
You also
I hope they don't do it to the kids.
It's interesting to me, because do you have to strike a balance, though? Because you want to have these conversations with your kids. You have to give some trust to your own kids because you know what, they can, even if you monitor their devices, they can go look on a friend's device, or they can be active. It's so easy to kind of have that.
Well, I was telling you before that my grandson, he sees on the thing, there's another player to talk to.
Oh, yes.
Oh, can I play with this person? No, 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 no.
I know.
You cannot play with this person. At 6 years old, you have to start them very young. They do not play with anybody else.
On the internet.
That they don't know.
It's almost like you're having a play date in your home with a stranger.
You don't go into a car with a stranger. Why would you play with someone online who's a stranger? That's
right.
You don't do that.
Yeah.
Tell them young.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. Okay.
We'll be back.